on, guys? It's your boy JT Knows Things, and we're back to the beautiful Crypto Den. I thank you for tuning in right before the holidays. I'll make sure this is out in time for you guys. What I wanted to do was just give you an update on some of the current events that are going on because you may have missed them, and they're pretty important to know. And hopefully, you can make some good decisions and have some exciting topics for when you meet your family tomorrow and Friday if you're in the States. And if you're abroad, well, hopefully, this is useful information for you. Before I get into that topic, for those who do not know, I am Jake Tullis. I also go by JT. I am a software development consultant. I've been doing that for 10 years. I also have a finance degree. Additionally, I am the fund manager of Bleeding Edge Capital. It is a digital asset exclusive hedge fund based out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And crypto is my life. If you couldn't tell from my basement, that's not a green screen. But in general, this channel is where I document my research for my work. And I approach it as a fundamentalist. You know, you come here to understand the fundamentals of technology and the long-term time horizon. You come here for peace and understanding that this stuff is going to take time to come to fruition. I talk in long time frames. I'm very patient and calm. And that's why you came here, and that's why you just subbed. Where else are you going to hear from a hedge fund manager with this kind of experience? I don't know. I'm doing it because I want to help you. I think of someone like my mom or my dad getting scammed, and it sickens me that people are out here doing that to people. And I think if people understood the basics, it would not happen. They would be able to notice all that happening instantly and be like, that's not good. And they would understand what is good and what isn't. Right now, it's just a black box. People just listen to whoever on social media, and they end up screwed. And I don't want that to be you. So, with that, I'm going to keep this brief so you guys have some main talking points for when you meet your family. I'm excited for this kind of time of the year. I mean, it's my birthday Friday. I love the fall. I love how life slows down and we return to some normalcy. I like just being in my house and, I don't know, cozying up and watching stupid movies and whatever else. It's a nice time of year. I like all the seasons as an Ohio boy. Excuse me, though, I do have a slight cough with the whole changing of the seasons. So, okay, first, guys, we had the SEC on a fucking tear. They sued Kraken, claiming they're commingling customer deposits with their own treasury and other things, and that they have been selling unregistered securities like, give me a break. The SEC doesn't know what a registered security is because as it pertains to digital assets, because they don't even have an official opinion on what digital assets are. The only guidance we have is that the IRS treats digital assets as real property, and that really is it. The SEC, I don't care what you guys think, I promise you, they have not made an official decision on what any of it is, and they are not challenging it. All they are doing is regulation by enforcement. They are litigating crypto to death. And they're 0-3, by the way. They are 0 wins. 0. They've lost to Grayscale, and they've lost to Coinbase, and they lost to Ripple. Those are big, big precedents. These are mountains they have to conquer with this new lawsuit with Kraken. Kraken has been messed with them. They got a Wells notice last year. They instantly settled for like $30 million. They might just settle to avoid litigation and keep on going. I know they have a great treasury and great books, but it's interesting to see what will happen. Then they have them lining up, squaring up with Kraken. Then they finally came to a conclusion with Binance, if you guys hadn't heard. Changpeng Zhao, CZ, the CEO of Binance. It's a lot of C's, guys. I struggle with alliteration. God. He got taken out back, shot in the dome. He's gone. He's out of here. 4.3 billion with a B is going to be paid in fines and fees to the American government for CZ operating Binance nefariously, doing things that were illegal and fraudulent. This was expected to be a 3-year battle. It ended in 5 months. Why? Think about it, guys. Why? CZ is a communist Chinese government official that was put into Binance to gather more influence and control over third-party countries. I know that sounds like, I'm sorry, third world countries. I know that sounds crazy, but I have my video I made about Binance has aged very, very well. Just I simply don't trust anything about China and what they're doing. They always have an agenda. Binance is not a private for-profit. CZ was not like this volunteer founder. It was literally orchestrated, and they were doing things terribly, no different than how they steal IP from Apple and Microsoft and other things. They just operate under a different moral compass. I don't know what this means for BNB, but this is very, very, I think, good news. Hopefully, other people will take their liquidity and put it on a safer and better managed network. And the Binance Smart Chain hopefully gets, I don't know if I want it to end, but there's just so much garbage on there, guys. I mean, you go there for garbage. I mean, all you're buying is shit coins and the doggy coins. And it's just, I don't know. To a fundamentalist, it's offensive. It's not doing anything that extravagant. And it's, uh, I mean, listen, you have the money to fight, and you settle in 5 months. They had evidence that's terrifying, and they had to fire CZ. They didn't want to do that. So they're doing fucked up things, and they don't deserve your attention. If you hold BNB, I wouldn't. Either way, those are the two major things. And then finally, we got this massive, massive, awesome, exciting news. Argentina's new chancellor or president candidate is running for the ultimate leader of their country, okay? And he's also running on a platform that is specific to blockchain. He loves blockchain. This is the most bullish leader in a different country on blockchain, outside of Robert F. Kennedy, I would say, in America, since Brazil. And this is just very good. We're going to have more adoption. We're going, especially like enterprise level, government level adoption of these blockchains, and we're going to see a proliferation of this technology being developed and built and accepted in this country and others. And if he gets elected, I could see him joining BRICS, actually, and creating a larger divide globally, but in general, supporting this technology. So, I don't really know how I feel about all that, but it's cool to know that there are more and more leaders on a national, international platform proactively attacking blockchain and being an advocate for it. And they've eaten the glass, they've done the research, they know it is a good thing for their constituents and for their objectives. So hopefully those three topics inspire you to get your family to understand this is probably the best time to spend 5 to 10 minutes to get a wallet and start buying some of these assets, honestly. So hopefully you got some topics of discussions for your loved ones. Spend time with them. Appreciate. You never know if the next time you meet you, they won't be there. You never know that next Thanksgiving, they're not going to be at that table. So you really need to just appreciate who you have in your life, even if you don't get along, and understand that you're blessed. I wish you all an absolute best happy holidays, and I'll get back at you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.